onegai. Do you want me to teach you like a few simple Japanese phrases?
Sure.
Is there anything that you want to learn specifically first?
If I'm in mortal danger, I'm running away from a bear, how do I explain that to someone for them to slow down without it making it sound like I'm trying to sacrifice them?
Well, you can just say like, please help me. Like, or a bear is coming, you know? You can say something like that.
I feel like, is there a word with a little bit more nuance?
A little bit more nuance? Okay, hold on. Change this before I explode myself. Give me a second.
Yamate kudasai. Wait, I was told that, when do I use yamate in Japanese?
Yamate is like, stop. Like, please stop kind of thing.
Yeah, but when do I use that?
When you're in bed with your lover and it kind of hurts, that's when you use it.
But when do I use that?
When it kind of hurts, Scarra. When you're in bed and you're experimenting and something don't feel right, that's when you say it. That's when you whip out the yamete kudasai. You know.
Yamate kudasai.
Yamete kudasai.
Yamete kudasai.
Yeah. So it's like, please. It's a nice way of saying like stop. So please stop, kind of thing.
Oh.
But you gotta say it with more like emphasis. So you gotta yamete like that. You know, you gotta say it with more like feeling and emphasis, so the other person can completely understand what you're going for.
Oh.
Or else it's just gonna keep going. You know.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Or do you want to learn how to say like it's delicious, like it's yummy?
Yeah.
Okay, it's oishi.
Oishi?
Oishi, yeah. So if something is delicious, you can just say oishi. So if it's something really, really delicious, you can be like oishi desu. Desu is just like an ending phrase, I guess.
Desu.
Yeah. And then if you really want to compliment the chef, you can be like ochinchin oishi desu. You know? Like that steak was so good. So you can be like ochinchin oishi desu. Oishi desu.
Oishi desu.
Yeah. So the next time you go into gyukatsu and then you're like, yo, that beef be slamming, instead of saying that beef be slamming in English, you say ochinchin oishi desu, and then the chef is gonna give you an extra serving. Ochinchin
oishi. Oh, he's gonna give me an extra one because he appreciates my compliments so much.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be a free one as well. It's gonna be like service on the house, you know.
Okay.
Trust me.
I'll try to remember that when I go back next time.
Yeah. Ochinchin oishi desu. Instantly, you're gonna get the best service ever, and you're gonna get freebies, guaranteed.
Okay.
Mhm. Do you wanna do like self-introduction? So you put, hello, my name is blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can be konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Watashi wa.
Watashi wa.
Scarra desu.
Scarra desu.
Yeah, that's it. Really, really simple.
Okay.
Konnichiwa, just like hello. You probably know that already. And then watashi wa Scarra desu.
Watashi wa Scarra desu.
Yeah. And then if you want to go a little further and go like, I like food or whatever, you can be like, manko daisuki desu. That's like how you say I love eating. Like I like food. I'm a foodie.
Daisuki desu.
Yeah. That's basically like a more eloquent way of saying that you're like a foodie.
How much Japanese do you know? You seem to be very fluent.
I'm like N3, N4, something like that.
What is that?
I used to know one, not more. It's like the JLPT, like it's the national standard for like rating your Japanese level.
What's the top level?
N1.
Oh.
So I'm quite basic. My Japanese was a bit better before, but I don't get a lot of chance to speak it anymore, especially like on stream. It's more English, so I've lost a lot of it. But I would say I'm probably like low N3, high N4, something like that.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. Oh, and it goes backwards. So N1 is highest and N5 is the lowest.
Oh,
so
then that's not bad.
Yeah, so I'm like bottom, and then maybe a little bit middle. N1 is actually not fluent. So N2 is fluency. like everyday language, you know how to speak like more
What's more
respectfully and
fluent
stuff.
than fluency?
There's a lot of more like grammar and more special phrases or not innuendos. Innuendo's not the right word, but like more like idioms, for example, and just like very special like that you would use for writing, for example.
My brother is like very fluent in Chinese, and he was explaining to me that idioms were really important. And I'm like, why are idioms important?
Yeah.
Apparently, like 1 million Chinese idioms, literally, one for everything.
Yeah, like for example, if you're talking to a person that's not listening to you, it's 对牛弹琴. So you're playing piano to a cow. So obviously a cow doesn't understand what you're doing. So you're like in Chinese, that just means that you're talking to someone who's not listening or like don't bother.
Do you have this problem?